Good morning. I hope you can hear me. We're at Christiana Kugel studio where people are sewing, namely Christiana Kugel. Hello?
Hello? Yes, thank you. Hi.
That was at you. Hi.
Hi.
What are you working on?
I'm working on a flag that has a spaceship on it, UFO style.
UFO pants. No. And Sarah Hunt, who's here too.
Hello.
She's working on something else.
I am working on a new, very limited edition.
Limited edition.
I
don't think people can
my
hear.
City Mouse pins that are based on the khaki scouts in the movie Moonrise Kingdom.
Khaki Scouts, Moonrise Kingdom. You heard it here first. The mouse, limited edition, coming to Mousetrap Vintage.
Yes.
This is a ginger. Can we see the little, the model that you used to make it? Or should you show the work in progress?
It
That's
doesn't
more
look like
interesting.
anything.
Let's see the 55. But you have to put it in front of the camera because I'm kind of busy. I think that looks right. Okay, good. Awesome. See, so we're sewing here. Oops, there's my hand. We're not supposed to see my hand. So what I was going to tell you about is the real reason of my video vlog this evening is to tell you about Bad at Sports, why we love them. And by we, the collective we, I mean I. But sometimes it's nice to speak in we, but I don't understand it, but I just do it, and I know a lot of people do. Check out my square. It's moving. Why I love Bad at Sports. It's current, up to date. Like now, there's an episode every week. For real. It's informative. I learned something. It's very funny. I learn something new every episode, and it's pertinent to what I'm doing. It's intellectual. I like smart stuff. Sometimes it's cool, you know. It raises good questions. It offers Bad at Sports offers insights into contemporary art practice. Bad at Sports has good ideas and inspires. Bad at Sports informs my art practice in real time. That means because it's every week, it's something new, maybe that I never heard before, or rehash stuff that I have heard, but presented in a way that I can understand, as opposed to some theoretical readings that might make my head spin. They get it, and they can describe it to me, and I like that. And they're down to earth, and they offer good career advice from experienced artists, and you can learn new vocabulary. And my favorite episode was with Suzanne Lacey, which was very recent, and mostly I liked it because Duncan doesn't really like social practice. Sopra. I learned their little shortcut for social practice art. Sopra. When I was in grad school, I never even heard the term, except that I knew that my structure was an organizing space for social relations, but we never said social practice. So thank you, Bad at Sports, for introducing me to social practice and that conference that's out there in Portland that has to do with it, that I've never been to, but one day would really like to go to and be part of it. But in the meantime, I've attended College Art Association. That's how I learned about you, and I'm really thankful for that. And maybe in the next episode, because this is already 4 minutes, I will talk to you viewer, you my viewer, who I like so much. I will tell you some quotes. Should I tell you now? What do you guys think? You guys are my viewers right now. Tell me. Quotes. Sip.
Toga.
Felt. Get it? Felt, touch, felt. Ha. Okay, gotta go. Holland Carter values the experience over having an object. The experience can never be taken away from you. Sit on that. You know my other favorite episode? I can't remember the people, but it was two dudes, and they dug each other's graves and then went into them. That kind of hurt my feelings in a good way. Doesn't that fuck you up, people?
That sounds cool.
It's fucked up.
Their own graves?
each other's, and then they went into them.
Oh.
I don't remember the names of the people, but it was. I listened to that when I was at Abby's house, actually, in Maine.
Sounds
It was intense. I also like Martha Wilson. Do you want to hear another quote? Should we keep going?
I love quotes.
We love quotes. I love quotes. We love Bad at Sports. Bad at Sports, what's up? We miss you from Miami. Remember Miami? Okay, so Martha Wilson, who I listened to while I was, I don't know, sweeping at Slot Foundation, was talking about the body of artists, the body of the audience, and the body of the net. So how do you perform? And it was really interesting while I was like doing manual work at the time to be listening to that. And she also talked about Annie Sprinkle, who I learned of from Sarah Louise Hunt, who's right here.
Yeah.
Brown / Brown, Mrs. She had an Annie Sprinkle pin. And I was like, what's that? Remember?
Yep, I totally remember.
Uh-huh. Do you still have it?
Unfortunately, I don't think I do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But there's a really good link to Annie Sprinkle's writings and musings and performances in retrospect that I enjoyed reading from listening to your episode with Martha Wilson. More quotes. Quotes are practical. Internet as an alternative way, if not aiming to make money. This was a good question. What is your criteria for success? I like that question. Do your work, make art, make money, get reviews. Make it sound so easy, people. So easy. Should we talk about Rich Jacobs again and his organic way of curating?
Yes.
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 Do you remember why I like it?
Nope.
Really? I said this is my third take. I don't remember.
I am sewing.
I thought when you sew, you can, like,
I love
listen.
hearing your voice.
They can hear me. They can't listen, though. But he has an organic way of curating, so if he has a concept for a show, and he meets artists along the way that fit into the concept, he'll take them on board. I think that's awesome. I'm going to stop there because there's other stuff. We could talk about why you like Deleuze and Lacan better than Derrida, but I don't know who said that. Maybe when you were talking about Ed Patchkey, who's an artist, but I don't know if that's who you were interviewing. I don't know. I'm getting lost here. It's the end of this tape. It's 8 minutes in. If you're still here, hey, thanks for tuning in and keeping up with this gin and juice